All right, we are live here in Ruth's Kitchen at St. Mary's Activity Center, and we're living in Jordan land today. So here we are. We are excited to be coming to you, bringing to you our favorites, especially some of the things that we have found in our kitchen, in our cupboards, in our refrigerators. Jordan, we've been eating here a lot these last couple weeks, haven't we?
A lot.
A lot. So we have gone through and we have roasted chicken, we've got sausage, we've got cheese, we've got some roasted garlic over here, and we are going to put this all together for you today. We want to shout out to Pastor Bob at Stony Brook Methodist Church. I've known Pastor Bob for a long time, and I know I saw the other day that he was doing a cooking show. We must all be on the same wavelength here, huh, Bob? So God bless you up there. Hope everybody's well in Gahanna at Stony Brook Church. And so today we are going to start with what, Jordan? What are we going to start with?
We're going to start with pizza dough. So, folks, in case you don't know, all right, so we're going to be making pizzas, and we're going to be talking about sangria. And the theme of all of this is, of course, using the stuff that we have in our refrigerators and in our pantries, basically combining forces and coming up with pizza. So what we're going to start with is our King Arthur flour recipe for pizza dough. And I've already started some of it, and I'm just going to continue on. It's got olive oil, it's got sugar, it's got salt. I'm going to start adding the yeast and liquid, and we'll just keep on keeping on. So while I'm doing that, Father.
I know. So a lot of you have been asking some of the questions that we have been getting since we posted yesterday. What are you going to do after COVID is all over? Well, first of all, I don't think it's ever going to come to an end at this point. It seems a little hopeless in that sense, but you know what? I think one of the things that I am going to do once COVID is all over, I can't wait to go up, visit all of my family up in London, Ohio, and see my nephew, who I haven't seen in a very long time since this all has started. So this is a little shout out to Gus this afternoon, and I hope that you are doing well. I know that you are probably going to school this afternoon, and you're with your teacher, so I hope that you're enjoying your day there. So that's what I plan on doing. And you know, I know the camera can't pan over, but we do have an audience with us here today. First of all, for those who have said that they would like to say hi to Finbar, come here, Finbar. Finbar is with us here in the kitchen. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, Finbar, he doesn't like the camera, but he's in here cooking with us today, so we are excited to have Finbar. Paul Baum is here, Chris Ponzio is here, Jordan's sister Jill Waring is here with us today, so hi Jill. Hi there. So we are enjoying this afternoon, getting everybody together. So pizza and sangria, it's really two of my most favorite things. This summer when I was in Costa Rica, we had a lot of sangria, so hi to the priest in Costa Rica there, Father Jorge and Father Carlos. So I know that you guys have been tuning into us. So God bless you. My Spanish is still where it was when I left Costa Rica. So we're not going to be doing this in Spanish today. So
we're going to leave that one.
We're going to leave that one alone. So what recipe are you using again, Jordan?
It is the pizza recipe from King Arthur, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Paul take my iPad, which I'm referencing, so that way he can get the link and then put it in the comments for you guys, so that way, in case you're interested, you guys can go and check it out. My mom highly recommends this recipe. So, of course, what do? You consult mom, right? And so, I'm working from that recipe today. And now I'm just adding all the flour and be mixing this up in just a minute.
So what's the big deal about King Arthur flour versus gold medal flour?
Well, I really like King Arthur as a brand in general. So basically, King Arthur, they are baking experts, and what they do as part of all of their equipment and flours and odds and ends that they sell is that they also test everything. It's kind of like, in a way, like America's Test Kitchen.
Oh, nice.
In a way, except
Absolutely.
but they sell additional products in the grocery store. And so, so for me, I'm I'm into that. So anyway,
Absolutely.
So-
who doesn't like America's Test Kitchen anyway? This is like
Right.
Portsmouth American Test Kitchen today. So, because let me tell you, folks, we actually didn't practice any of these recipes beforehand. We
At
are
all.
doing this.
We are winging
We
this.
are winging this today. We are enjoying all of this
Yes.
with all of you. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And again, some of the things that we have accumulated in our kitchen here, we've got cheeses. We've got a smoked Gouda. We have a mild Colby Jack here. It looks like we have some Parmesan, and we've got some mozzarella. There's a mild cheddar cheese. There's a nice breakfast sausage. So we'll see how God wants us to use that. We were praying and just how we're going to use all of these different ingredients beforehand. Said, Lord, you just guide us because this is all for you today and for all of you at home. And of course, we've had different bottles of wine come in and lots of citrus. Jordan earlier in the week made a wonderful lemon curd and also an orange curd, and so we have some of those citrus fruits left over. So we're going to use them today and make a little sangria with you. So nothing says pizza like sangria, and nothing says sangria like another slice of pizza in my book. So
Yeah,
we're really winging this for all of you today. It's true.
And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this dough aside because we are going to, by TV magic and everything, we have some dough pre-made already, and we're going to
Exactly.
begin rolling out and assembling our pizzas. So I'm going to
absolutely.
So Father Joe, I'm going to be putting you to work.
I plan on it.
Okay,
I
great.
brought my muscles today
Beautiful.
just
Good.
so I could be just like the Swedish chef, and we can start playing here. So we're watching Janet Williams while eating grilled cheese and vegetable soup. Ours sound good for sure. Thank you. Hi, Janet Williams. Hope everybody is doing well at your house.
Guys,
And
I'm so
so
excited.
lots of fun. Here it is. Look at this dough.
I am so excited. Okay, so it just shows that a recipe works, right? Well, I guess once we eat it, I guess we'll know.
We'll know for sure then. But thanks to TV Magic, I'm also already drinking sangria. So, and we're all enjoying that. I can't wait to share this recipe because, when you make sangria, it's all about what you have. You don't have to run to the store unless we need something, then we send Jill. We go
It's
get
true.
what we need, right,
That's
Jill?
actually what
Right?
we do.
But Jill is so generous, and that's what we do. And so, thanks to TV Magic, we're already enjoying a little bit of our sangria here today. And we did this one with a little bit of a mixed red and Pinot Noir, and so lots of things to come here in the future. All right, so
I'm going to start breaking these off.
Breaking up
Actually,
some-
I'm going to give you a job. So
Okay.
here you go. Olive oil.
olive oil
Counter.
on the counter. Ooh, not flour.
Well, I'm thinking
Okay.
that if we use the olive oil and we're not adding too much flour to the dough,
Ah,
and so because there is such a thing, there
Exactly,
is
there
such a
is
thing
such a thing.
as too much flour. So the thought is that we're going to use olive oil as a means of not allowing the dough to stick. Though
Exactly.
at the moment it's sticking
It's
very
very
well
sticky. It is sticky.
to my hands. And so
Exactly.
we're going to begin coaxing it into our pizza shapes, and then throwing it on those pans.
magnificent.
So
And again, we washed our hands before we put our gloves on. We're using our gloves to protect all this wonderful food that our team will be able to enjoy after today. And sorry you don't get to try any of this, but we'll let you know how it is for sure. Because I know, huh? This is fantastic. This is really gelatinous, isn't it? Gelatinous, or what is the word?
Gluten.
Gluten. Phil, look at all the gluten. It's just
Gelatinous.
well, you know. I didn't go to cooking network school.
Well, I was just going to ask how much sangria. That's all I was going to ask. Enough.
Exactly.
And so, one of the things that I was reading in this recipe is that the dough is going to want to come back every time. And so, what we have to do is we have to allow it to continue to come up to room temp and coax it out gently over time. Eventually, it will actually retain the shape. that we
Yeah,
want.
look at this. Mine is coming.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Yours
I know.
is actually coming out really
It's coming
nice.
out very nice.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do?
Soon I'll be hired by Dewey's Pizza in Columbus, one of my favorite pizza restaurants near Ohio State University.
Dewey's, call him up.
Dewey's. But I can't sling it like Dewey's does. I'm not a spinner. I'm not a dough spinner. But this is actually coming out pretty well.
Oh, Finbar, sweetie. That's a great spot for you, I think. But
Finbar is lying on the floor with us here because he's very hopeful that something is going to fall on the floor for him today. There's some olive oil for our pizza. Look at that. It's amazing that this piece of dough that Jordan had worked on was probably 12 to 15 inches stretched out, has now come back to...
it is?
It's very... The gluten is very high. So I don't know how this works with gluten-free pizza for those who have gluten allergies. I know there are a few of you out there in the parish, so you would know that better than we would, or I would anyway.
Right. Ditto. Ditto. Oh, goodness. Let's see if we can continue to just coax
There
it.
it is. Look
and
at that,
continue
coaxing it.
and get it to eventually behave itself. Well, you know. At least
And I like a thin crust pizza for all of you at home. I enjoy a thin crust pizza. It's one of my favorites. I don't like the dough too thick. I like it just to be there to certainly serve as a vehicle for all of those wonderful toppings that we have at home. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Amy Waring says, "Hello, daughter. King Arthur is also employee owned."
Ooh!
So another...
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, there you go. Hi, Mom. So, let's see. We've got quite a few responses on here already. Some others have been eating. This must be a grilled cheese kind of day.
Is everybody eating grilled cheese today?
It must be.
Well, we're kind of on the path. It's
Betty
bread,
Fannin
cheese.
says, "Do you deliver?" Oh, wow. Well, we'll just see how this goes, Betty, and then we'll decide what happens.
I don't know.
Hi there, Patty Lawson. Good to see you. You can't wait to try this dough recipe. I can't wait to try it either. So normally I'm like one of those Mama Mary. Go to the store and buy a frozen or an already made pizza crust before I make my own. But this has been quite this is quite an experiment for me as well. So Jordan, how's that pizza dough holding out there for you?
At the moment, it's not.
It's a little bit of struggling over here. Let's be honest. This is great.
It's well, we'll just call it holy.
It's very holy.
It's very holy.
Very holy. And
right
Finbar
now.
just went, ugh.
He didn't like that.
He didn't
one.
like that very well.
Oh, thanks, Finn. Appreciate the feedback there. Oh goodness.
So hello to all of our watchers today. Again, any questions that you have for us while we
please.
are here.
Yeah, please ask
so
us
I already
questions.
said what I'm going to do after COVID. We're on the other side of COVID. What are your plans, Jordan? What are you going to do after we get to the other side of COVID?
Well, I admit that I share a very similar opinion to you in that I don't know. I don't know when all of this is going to be done. Is it going to be done? I don't know. We don't really know what the future brings, right?
Exactly.
And so we're kind of very much a day by day kind of thing. So, however, best case scenario, when everything is said and done,
Can I just show the viewers what we've done so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Jordan. It's sliding. This is Jordan's, and this is mine. Mine is nice and flat and crispy, and Jordan's is all lumpy.
So you can tell who actually rolled theirs out with a proper rolling pin and who was like,
Exactly.
nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. This is what I get for going rogue. So basically my plans are to go hang out with family and, get to see the grandparents. So shout out to my grandparents, Carol and Joe Matza, and then of course Mom and Dad and all that. I will look forward to getting to hang out with everybody. So let's see. Okay, I say
I say
we commit.
we commit to it, right?
Okay, let's
exactly.
commit.
We're there. We're
So,
committing to this.
all right.
Renee Story wants to know what kind of bread flour or what kind of flour are we using? Are we all-purpose or
Yes.
bread flour?
We are using all-purpose per the recipe. Unfortunately, Kroger was all sold out of their King Arthur flour. Of course,
Everybody's hoarding it.
It's true, right? And so, unfortunately, I can't truly represent here that King Arthur recipe with King Arthur flour. So I'm making do with gold medal today, but we are using all-purpose flour.
I think we just have to give up.
I think so too.
We have
I think
to give up
we're
on it.
going to have to just go.
We're just going to have to commit to it.
So,
Okay. So you go do yours first.
Okay, great. So my plan is to do a sausage and ricotta pizza. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with some sauce. We're just using some like generic tomato sauce. So I'm going to just go a little bit here. And I tend to be a sauce lover. Some people are not into the sauce. I like it.
Renee Story, you bought 10 pounds of King Arthur flour.
Oh, so
that's where it went.
went.
Sorry.
Renee, that's where it
Sure
went.
you are.
Oh, oops. Oopsies. So, you know, and one of the joys of cooking, I think, especially when you get to cook from the comfort of your own home, is that when you make a mess, it's fine, right? You know, you kind of just
Exactly.
commit to your mess. Just like what I did. I made a mess right now. I totally made a mess. Shh. No one will
We
tell
won't
on me,
tell.
right? Right?
Ruth,
Nobody, you know?
just look the other way, Ruth.
Ruth, don't look. Do not look.
Don't look, darling.
Because you're not gonna like it. So anyway, so I have here my tomato sauce. I'm gonna throw on. We have some caramelized onions that we've been working on this afternoon. So I'm gonna kind of dabble a few on here. Maybe not.
You ought to smell the kitchen. You know, we just love the smell of onions anyway. So
Right.
when you have onions cooking, everybody comes running because they know something is getting ready to happen.
Right.
Finbar, that's why Finbar is not even leaving the kitchen right now. He's laying on the floor, just hoping that something is going to fall down for him today. So.
Right. And then I'm layering on my sausage, and we're just using, again, the spirit of this is using what you've got, right? So I'm just using some sausage links that we had in the freezer at home, and we sauteed up, and so I'm just going to sprinkle some of those that was sliced up for me. And again, I tend to be a generous topper, so I'm just going to kind of go a little ham on this. Well, I know, right? Okay, anyway, so then also I'm going to throw on some of the ricotta.
Now, do you dabble it? Do you dab it, or will you spread it?
I'm a
Dabber.
yeah,
You're a
that
dabber.
motion, whatever that motion
There
is.
you, whatever that motion.
That motion.
Ruth, I'm watching and I already know you're making a mess. You know, we have been making a mess
For a while.
for 6 weeks now. So that's just life in our world right here. But we do appreciate all of you who have made food and made lunches for
Yes.
us, made
Yes.
dinners for us.
Thank you.
Because it certainly has been appreciated as we have been coming in, you know, coming in for Mass every day and then going home and then turning right back around, getting things ready for the holy hour in the evenings. So we'd like to say there's been a break in there, but there hasn't been much.
I don't want that one. I want this one. What?
So we've been asked to just move those out of the way so we can see down to the... very good.
You
It's
know,
all right.
You just gotta just lay it out for me,
more
Ponzio.
sangria, Jordan?
I'm clearly I need it. Clearly I need it. So anyway, and then I'm gonna sprinkle on some parsley. And maybe because I'm gonna go rogue here. Okay, so I'm
Here we
gonna do some spinach leaves on top. Because, you
Wow.
know, why not?
I don't want my pizza next to anything that has green on it.
I know.
Oh,
I
green?
know. Heaven
Ryan,
forbid you
heaven
have
forbid I have something green.
on your pizza.
No way, Jose.
Oh my. So anyway, all right. So there we go. That's my pizza done.
Wow, there you go. Perfecto.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going the other side of healthy, and we are going to be doing a chicken barbecue pizza on the other side here. So this is going to make a mess. I can already decide. So we're going to use a little bit of my favorite barbecue sauce, a little Sweet Baby Ray's, if I can get the lid off there. And we're going to start with that on top of this wonderfully laid out thin crust pizza. Probably a little bit more because I like sauce. So there, Ruth, you know what? I just threw some sauce on the ground just for you. And
You're welcome.
you're welcome because we love you.
We do, actually.
So we're going to spread that all out here. And we're going to enjoy this bar. You can just smell the barbecue sauce already. It's just coming to life. You know what? I need a little bit more because I really like the barbecue sauce. I think that really adds to a barbecue chicken pizza. You need to have good barbecue sauce, something that's really going to take it all the way to the edges and it's going to stay there. Fantastic.
Wow. Oh,
Yes.
okay. We are going.
We're going all the way.
Going.
We're going all the way. So, one of the lunches we had this week was rotisserie chicken, right from the Crosier, right? And we're going to take the barbecue chicken that we cut up, and we're just going to layer that on because, let's face it, this is what it is. This is what it's for. This is what's used. You know, some people take it and make chicken salad, but barbecue pizza, I think, is probably the way to go. So we've got that, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dabble a little bit more sauce on top, right? Because you just can't have enough of the barbecue sauce. You know, why follow a recipe when you could just have what's right in front of you, right?
It's yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Wow.
So there you go. I just can't wait. And then I'm going to take the mild cheddar cheese. We're going to start there with a little mild cheddar. I'm not a big fan of the sharp cheddar. I just don't like the flavor of it. So we're going to start with the mild. And then we're also going to top it with a little smoked Gouda. We're going to top it with a little smoked Gouda because I like going all the way. This is what it's all about right here. Oh,
Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow.
Fresh grated smoked Gouda.
Guys, let's just put it this way. He wasn't kidding when he said opposite.
Opposite, completely opposite. Totally opposite when you get to take a look at that.
Yet again to move
there we go. Can
look
you see
at that.
Look at that.
Like, I'm going to say that mine's prettier looking.
It might be prettier, but
So, are we ready?
I'm ready. We're going to put these two in for you. And
And
we are going to start.
Jill, can we give you timer duty?
12 minutes.
12 minutes, please. And while
Billy Sherman says Father Joe is hitting the sauce. I love it. God bless you, Billy Sherman. Grandma Sherman is, as she is affectionately known by all of her family. So hope that Grandma Sherman is having a good time watching us here in the kitchen. And Renee Story, you just have all the stories. So you have a nephew who works for Sweet Baby Ray's. So hopefully they can help us out here. We could use a sponsorship. If you like this, let us know because we're enjoying this.
We actually are.
This is a lot of fun.
This has been a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to just skip a step here and we're just going to... Yeah.
Okay, wow, we're skipping steps.
It's fine.
Trust me, for someone who likes things to be laid out, skipping a step for me and Jordan, that's usually not the way it happens.
It's true, actually.
In Jordan land, if whatever Jordan says goes, so we'll just go with it here.
You know, for those of you who know me really well, there's so much truth in that statement.
Chris Ponzio has a picture he's going to post up on Facebook of Finbar because he's totally out here. Oh, then send it to me and I'll post it up there because Finbar is totally out. He is out.
He is just so content right now, guys. So content. So, I'm going a little
James
rogue.
Howard says not enough cheese, Father Joe. So there are people out there like me.
Who are cheese people.
Right.
So,
I think Father Joe likes his sauce. Thank you, Mary Odell. God bless you. You better believe it. And this sangria is for you. So God bless.
There we go. Oops.
Uh-oh.
You know how I said, I'm going to go rogue here.
Yeah.
And I'm regretting my choice.
You want me to pick this back up?
Can we find a pan that doesn't have olive oil on it now? Because, and here's why. Okay, this is not just me. No, I want that one back.
You want that one back. Okay.
Okay, here's why. Okay, because we want to do so our third pizza is anything goes.
Oh yes,
This is the rogue pizza.
This is the rogue pizza.
Okay, and
yes,
so
I'm excited about this.
Okay, because we get to do anything we want. Okay, so we're going a little rogue here, and we have
are going to be using. Chris Ponzio made his famous eggplant parmesan, and so
I'm
we're going to
so
take
excited.
the leftover eggplant parmesan, and we are making an eggplant parmesan pizza with this.
Yes, and we're just gonna go.
We're
Whatever
gonna go
happens,
for it. Whatever happens,
and,
happens.
And we're just gonna roll with it. And then our last pizza, after we do our rogue pizza here, our last pizza is gonna be a dessert pizza. And so I was thinking, oh well, I messed that up because olive oil. I don't know. Would that work on a dessert pizza? What do you think?
I think so.
It'll be all right.
It would be all right because it'll crisp up the crust.
Okay. So
Yes,
maybe
it'll
I
pick up
don't
the
need that
crust.
second.
Right,
thing.
exactly.
So, okay.
Hey, Joe Danini just made some sangria so he could enjoy.
Ooh.
Nancy and Joe could enjoy with us today as we are
Yes.
making our sangria and pizza here. So
Okay. And then,
I'll work on this.
Okay, great.
I'll work on the rogue pizza.
Okay, great. I'm gonna work on the dessert pizza. So, our dessert pizza is going to be slightly
Well,
inspired.
Jordan used a lot of olive oil on this tray. That's a lot of olive oil. Crispy crust. Crispy crust.
So, when I cook, guys, I do follow recipes. Kinda. But I look at them as friendly suggestions. And so and Jill is over here providing commentary, and she totally agrees. And
No, I don't.
when I go for olive oil, I go. You know what I mean? Like I'm committing.
You've committed to it.
I'm committing
This
to
is
the
every
olive oil.
Italian and Greek's dream. There you go.
So anyway, our dessert pizza. As I get distracted. Anyway, our dessert pizza is inspired by a cinnamon roll, but we're going a little bit of a different direction with it. So we're gonna have cinnamon sugar, but it also has cardamom in it. It also has some ginger. But then at the very end, we have an orange icing that we're gonna put and drizzle on top. So I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be great.
Okay, so I'm going to start on the olive oil on the dough with a little garlic butter that was made by Barb Glockner. If you've never had Barb Glockner's
You're missing out.
garlic butter,
You're missing out.
you are missing out. So this is going to be part of the base with the olive oil, and we're going to just spread that on there. It's nice and melted, and we're just going to give that. It's going to give this pizza a nice flavor. Barb Glockner, she was here a little earlier today, and somebody had made some bread for her birthday, so happy birthday, Barb.
Happy birthday!
And then also, she shared that with us today, and so we're getting a little bit of her herb butter to go on the pizza.
How?
Wow.
How?
How? Oh, let's see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. I'm gonna just let you be in charge.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to do it like in slices. I'm just going to chunk it up here, and we're just going to put it on.
Oh.
Right? Yes. There's enough.
6 minutes.
There's enough red sauce in there.
Ooh.
Right? Oh, the pizzas are coming up. Look at that.
I don't think we're done yet, but I think we're moving along.
Oh, beautiful.
All right.
Look
So-
at this.
Ooh.
I think this is actually not a bad deal.
Actually, guys, it could be really good.
Yes.
I'm excited about this.
Eggplant parmesan is the base. Thank you. This was really good. I can't wait until someday when the world is open again that we'll be all able to try Chris Ponzio's eggplant parmesan because this
it's really good.
is really good.
Really good. And so I'm gonna go and add some butter, I think,
Okay.
but not the garlic one. I'm gonna go with
I
this.
don't want garlic in
On-
my dessert pizza.
You're not
I
feeling
mean,
it?
I'm not feeling that today.
Okay.
Not at all.
All right.
So
I'll
we
leave it
put
alone.
down our eggplant parmesan on my side, and we're gonna go from eggplant parmesan to pepperoni. I'm gonna just wash my hands off real quick here.
I mean, I'm just gonna kind of like.
Chunk the butter.
Yeah. Is this a lot?
That's not a lot.
Okay.
Not in Paula Dean's world.
Okay, great.
No, that's not a lot of butter at all.
Oh, okay.
No,
so
it's
that
perfect.
means. That
That means since Jordan always does everything big, we'll just go ahead and...
I'm just gonna kind of like do a little bit more. It's fine.
What's nice about this eggplant parmesan too is that there is a bit of sausage in there. So you get the hint of sausage, and then we're also going to throw on some magnificent pepperoni. I like pepperoni. I like putting pepperoni underneath the cheese. I think it does better when pepperoni is underneath the cheese rather than on top of the cheese. But that's just my own personal opinion. You can do it any way you like it.
Guys, I wish you all could be here right now because it actually smells really good. It smells so good in here right now. It does.
And you know what helps that? Sangria.
It
helps that. It helps
Sangria helps a lot.
It kills COVID. And it also...
I don't think we should legally make these claims.
We probably can't say that, no. And if you do drink responsibly, right? Absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, I'm going to add a little bit of this sauce. Hey, there's Finbar. Come up here. Come here. Come here.
Finn.
Come here. Come up. Come here.
Yeah,
there he is. All right, say hello to everybody.
He's like,
yes,
oh, I'm interested in your
Can't
hands.
lick the gloves.
Yeah.
No, can't lick the gloves. Nice try.
Yeah.
Finn says hello to everybody. This is the Rogue. This is truly whatever we had in our cupboards and
it's
in
true.
our... yeah.
We're just...
This is the refrigerator pizza.
Going for it.
We're going to go for it. We're going to add... you know what? Mozzarella seems to be the logical choice, but I think I'm going to add some of the others as well.
Yeah. How do you feel about more sauce?
More sauce?
Yeah.
We could use more sauce as well. This is like the layered pizza.
Yeah, how many layers can we go?
I don't know. Folks, what do you think?
I think we should, if we're going to do this, I feel like we should do it, you know? I'm kind of like, oh, ooh.
Whoa!
Oops.
There we go, folks. A little bit of cinnamon sugar cardamom everywhere.
You wanted that on your pizza, right?
Exactly.
Oops.
Exactly.
Oopsies.
You know, at one point in time, they did have a Franciscan brother. No, I think he was a Benedictine monk who competed on the Food Network.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
He was in one of those Food Network challenges.
Like a chef thing?
Chopped.
Oh,
he was on
Chopped.
Chopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, but he didn't make it.
Oh, well, I mean, but the thought.
Nice
is
try,
nice.
brother. But here we are.
Nice.
Here we are.
It's exciting.
It is exciting, but here we are. We've got our own Food Network challenge right here. This is challenging just to get through the day. Let's be honest.
we have it rough, guys.
Let's see. I use mozzarella. We have Parmesan around here too, over there.
Yes.
We sure do. Some grated shredded Parmesan cheese.
I'm gonna kind of massage that in with the butter.
Magnificent. Oh, there's nothing like the taste of crispy Parmesan cheese. And
almost
then
wanna,
we're going to just take some of this Colby and finish it off there.
So, in theory, this is not going to go
Jordan has a theory.
In theory, this is not going to go all over the place. However, the more experienced cooks are probably screaming at the camera going, no, don't do it that way. But that's all right. That's all right. This is a learning experience, guys.
All right, okay. Father Leo, Hoshana. Well, I actually know Father Leo, but he has his own cooking show on the Food Network, but it comes on late at night. So, Father Leo, paddling hug from the Archdiocese of Baltimore. If you're watching today, shout out to you. But yes, Shauna, Father Leo. But there was another priest who was on Chopped. He was another brother. So, not the same person I am thinking of. And let's see here.
What else did I have to say? Oh, we have 30 seconds. Okay, great. Finn, you need to move, bud.
Come here, buddy.
Go see him.
Come here. Come here.
Okay. Ooh. I think we're on the way.
Oh, look at this.
Here,
that crispy, yes. Here
your
we go.
Stand.
My stand, I know. Oh, here's
Yeah,
this
here.
one. That one's probably a little heavier.
Okay, let's do, where am I going to go?
Right up.
Let's go here.
Okay. And you can go right there as well.
Oh. Duh. I guess that's
okay, yeah. Duh. Smell that. You can smell it. Can you smell it at home, folks? I tell you what, it's pretty fantastic. Look at that.
Can you guys see it okay? Actually, it's
Freak
almost
at
like,
me.
it's almost like we knew what we were doing.
Exactly.
All right.
So how about these two?
Okay. And so.
Are these two ready to go in? Are you done with yours?
I think so.
You sure?
Well, yes.
Are you okay? Very good. You're committing now.
Yes.
All right. She is committing. So.
Okay, Jill Dean. 12 minutes, please. Okay, great. Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Let's kind of clean up our station here real quick.
Wow.
I know we
made a mess.
we're like tornadoes running through all of this wonderful stuff.
We we spread out.
We do, and you should. When you cook, if you're not using every utensil that you have, then you're not truly cooking. That's what I believe. Trust me, anybody who's been my parochial vicar can answer that question. That when Father Joe cooks, he uses every tool of the trade. Let's see here.
Let's see. What else? What other
Any
thoughts
other-
do people have?
We just love you, Finn. Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Everybody loves Finbar.
Finn.
Who doesn't love Finbar?
It's true. He's a much-loved dog.
And
All
he
right.
must have got tired of us because
I
he
think
took
so,
off.
because he ran away.
Yeah, he did run away. He did run away.
Oh, is he right there? Okay. Oh, goodness. So,
Stella Steeman, enjoy my afternoon with wine. A great show. Enjoying this, absolutely.
Oh, good. Thank
So,
you.
thank you.
well, and also, so I guess while we have pizzas in the oven, we're waiting on these to cool a little bit. Let's talk sangria.
Let's talk sangria.
So,
Yesterday afternoon, we did practice yesterday with the sangria because we wanted to make sure we would not lead you astray.
it's true. And so we sacrificed ourselves for the cause, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
And so we have here, and again, remember, we're taking things from the fridge that has accumulated over our COVID-19 time. And so we have a mixture of these three wines, and Father Joe can go into more detail.
let's talk about the wines real quick because
Okay.
if you're making sangria, it's very important to use whatever you have, right? So we have this is a Menage a Trois. It's a luscious Pinot Noir. I just found this the other day, and it's actually
Delicious.
wonderful. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
And then there we have a Pensador from Campo de Bora. And it is most magnificent, and it's very light and red. And then we also have a mix of a white. This is a bourbon barrel aged Chardonnay. And so that kind of finished it all off. But what else do we have? We have limes, we have lemons, we have oranges. We added a little cranberry juice to help with the sweetness of the sangria. And then the last, to really bring the essence of orange out in our sangria, we added to taste a little bit of Cointreau. So this is an orange liqueur from France. And it is a wonderful it's a wonderful liqueur to use for desserts. If you've roasted peaches, this is a great liqueur to put over a roasted peach dessert with a little vanilla ice cream, a little cinnamon and sugar, and Cointreau. It finishes is all very nice, but this really finished the sangria off very well. Hi there, buddy. How are you?
Yeah.
He's licking up the floor.
Yeah, he's our vacuum cleaner.
He's taking Ruth's place today.
Yeah,
From
absolutely.
cleaning up the floor for us. God bless you, Ruth.
Yeah.
We miss you.
Yeah, we do.
So
It's delicious.
it is delicious.
And but of course, with sangria though, you have to let it sit.
You do. You have to let it sit. That's
you
the whole
can't-
thing.
Right. And so hence why we prepped this last night.
Mm-hmm.
We were quite literally going through the fridge and pulling things, and this is what we came up with. And so it's quite tasty.
It is
if
quite
I do-
tasty.
If I do say so myself.
And we need to get ourselves a picture so that we can show everybody how to do it.
Right, absolutely. I was just so busy enjoying this.
I know.
that I forgot.
Back there in the
And
back
so-
room, there's a picture.
So, I hope you all are enjoying this thus far. We're having a lot
Welcome
of
back,
fun.
Riggs fans.
Welcome back! And
And we're back. Absolutely. So here is our
okay,
picture.
All right.
I'm gonna do some chopping first.
Great. While you're doing that, I'm gonna be honest, because it's a good idea, right? We very much were winging this, so this is all by eye. So we started out with about a third of this cranberry juice, And this is sweetened, by the way. This is sweetened. And so, are we committing to a full pitcher?
We're committing to a full pitcher.
Okay,
because
beautiful.
we have a very thirsty staff with us today.
Yeah. So, you know what? Let's waste not.
Waste not. That's why
Waste
we're
not.
doing this,
Okay,
right?
great.
We're
So,
using all the things up from our wonderful meals and experiences all
And
week
then,
long.
Let's see. So then we also need, actually, because I have gloved hands, can I convince one of our helpers to open up this bottle of wine for me, please? So, thank you, helper. And because we don't have some of those wines that are here that we used last night. So we're going to use, again, what we have. So this afternoon, we're going to be using this caricature Cabernet Sauvignon. And yeah, we're just going to roll with it.
And it's very light. It's one of those ones that you can use. It's actually even a little fruity itself already. And it tastes so good.
And I'm going to go another third on that. Ish. I'm just going to commit.
It went over on the bomb's tray.
And so,
Yes.
there we go.
Wherever the tray is, that's
So
where...
we're trying to find now a wine bottle opener. We're just having a great time here, folks.
Exactly.
And
One
so,
orange.
One orange. Yes,
orange.
one orange in.
One orange in.
And then we also
Lime and lemon.
yeah, we did a dash. We did like a dash of all of that.
Okay.
And so I'm also going to go in with some of this. So honestly, again, by eye. So we're just going to roll a little bit, and we're going to call that done.
Call it done.
And while they're working on that final wine bottle,
Where did you get the bourbon barrel Chardonnay? It actually came from Kroger. You can pick it up at Kroger, and the name of it is where did the bottle go?
it's
Right
here.
there.
Right
Exactly.
here. Actual Vanna White.
It's Beringer, Beringer Brothers, bourbon barrel aged Chardonnay. It just adds a nice light flavor, but again, we're using what we have today.
Absolutely. Did we?
We
found. We found.
There's
the
some
wine
lemon.
bottle opener. We're doing all right. Oh, sorry, I forgot my job. Okay. Here we go. Stick that in because I want to leave enough room.
Exactly.
I may have been a little generous, but that's all right. You know, it's fine.
Hey, it's what you make of it, right? Sangria comes in many shapes and sizes and forms.
So we're receiving some subtle hints.
Subtle hints from our staff who's with us here today.
You know, that they are quite ready. So I'm just going to go ahead and like,
Exactly.
Top
Just
it off.
top that off with a little
and then there we go.
perfecto.
Sangria, COVID-19 sangria.
Right.
Whoop. All
I'll
right.
make sure we get the sticker off that lemon.
Oh.
And what do? We put it in the refrigerator and let it sit, right?
Yes.
So we won't drink this today. We're going to take it out and we're going to enjoy it tomorrow.
Yes.
Right?
Works for me.
So works for
Very
us,
much.
although
Yes.
everyone else is kind of sad
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to stir it up. We're just going to go and let it sit.
Right. Absolutely. And in the meantime, we can enjoy this other sangria that we made last night. So, we have here some. Father Joe and I have already have our glasses, but
We've been enjoying our cocktail hour.
We have.
Right.
And so, then we have here these other vessels, which I'm gathering the hint that these vessels should be used for the sangria. So
Somebody wants them filled, Paul.
Oh, wipe them out. Yes,
Probably
absolutely.
need to be
Probably
wiped
should
out.
wipe them
Probably
out.
should
That'd be a
wash
good
them
idea.
out.
I'm like, Jill, bless her. She's over here in the corner. I
Renee
should
said
go-
the pitcher is too full. You need to drink some. We're going to stick to this one.
Yeah. Don't worry, Renee. We'll take care of it.
Ruth, I'm drunk already and I haven't even had any booze. That's because you just love this show and you love us. So God bless you. The next time, Amy Waring says next time you could grill some fruit.
Ooh, now, Mom, that's
Mom's
a great
coming in.
idea. I like it.
So
Mom.
I'm assuming I haven't seen any
Yes.
comments from my parents, but it is the afternoon and it's 4 o'clock, so
they're
it's probably
probably-
Woodford Reserve time in the Yoakum household. So hi, Mom and Dad. Hope that you are having a good afternoon. So we are getting close to the pizza. We better check on the pizza here.
Oh!
Whoa! Hey, guess what? What happened, Jordan? Horgan, Borgen. What happened?
All sorts of things happen.
All sorts of things are happening right now in the oven.
Okay, so I don't know that the one is done. The rogue pizza. It doesn't look like it's finished.
No, the rogue pizza is not.
However, the dessert pizza looks very, very done.
No, I don't think it looks good.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think it looks very good. It does.
Does it?
Yes.
I don't know what to do now.
I know. This is perfect. This is why we do what we do.
Okay, so all right, so we've been told that we should probably take them out for a moment.
Well, let's
like,
at least
inspect.
we can at least let that cool if we
right.
need to finish it.
Okay, so let's maybe. Oh,
There we go.
all right, pull them out.
Right.
Okay.
Wow, that looks fantastic. You can see the smell, the butter, the brown sugar it's caramelizing on top. And my pizza still has a little ways to go, but it's actually, the crust on the edges is pretty crispy.
So maybe if I pull this one, and
Yeah,
then
we're going to try to pull it right.
We're going to try.
Or I can try to pull mine off and put it on another tray.
Ooh, there we go. That's a great
probably a
idea.
good idea.
That's a great idea.
Let's try
okay,
to do
let's
that.
do that. How are we doing on time, Jill?
3:46.
3:46. Thank you.
Also, Mom says get some spatulas.
Oh, that's
Right.
Mom. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you.
Finbar's had enough. He is just sitting out there
So let's do this.
watching
I'm gonna-
all of this.
While you're doing that, I'm actually going
Mary
to...
Barry Herman, she says, I'm laughing so hard. You guys
I'm
are a
glad.
trip. I'm glad you're laughing, huh?
Thank you, Mary. We're glad we're providing entertainment.
Exactly,
Could
it's
I
what we
get
do.
a cutting board, please? Like one of the large... What happened to our large cutting boards? Did we use all of them?
Nope, they're back there still.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
Oh,
So
let me tell you, a little piece of that crust came off of my rogue pizza,
It's not bad?
and it is so good.
Oh, yes. Great. Thank you, sir. All right, so while he's doing that...
Here, you want me to put that over there, or are you going to...
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
Great. And, guys, one of the beautiful things about cooking is that you live and you learn, right?
Right.
And, this is what your dessert pizza looks like. It's not the most beautiful pizza I've ever seen. But I think it's salvageable. I think it's salvageable.
Very.
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it cool because this is very, very hot sugar.
3 minutes.
And so we're gonna let this cool, and then we're gonna proceed with our icing and everything. So I'm gonna set this down in front here. Oh, thank you. And actually, is there one more cutting board back there? Because we would like to cut our other pizzas and try
Absolutely.
them. So let's do that.
Here, I can just get rid of this citrus.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kind of clean a little bit here because we're a bit messy. Just a wee bit. All right, lid goes here. All right. Okay. Yeah. Can you trade? Oh, okay. That.
Perfecto.
Okay, great. Thank you. And how about this?
Pam Higgins says it's going to be great no matter what.
Aw, thank you, Pam.
Exactly. We think
Okay.
so too.
Okay, so I think it would be best if you meet me over here.
Sure.
And we need some.
It's not hot anymore.
It's not hot?
Nope, not hot anymore.
Okay, great. And then I need some spatulas.
Which one are you going to use first? Let's cut yours first.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna. Okay.
I'm just going to.
All right, you're just
We
gonna
can just
handle
do it,
All
right?
Okay, great.
Let's do it.
Okay, great. Let's do it. So, did you use this one?
Nope, that's clean, and this one only has citrus on it.
Okay, great.
So we're good.
Sorry, Chris.
We're good.
We're good. Sorry, but thank you. He's been very helpful. So let's see if I can kind of like do a thing here. And then I'm thinking like, because we have a lot of pizza to try here, I'm thinking like tinier
Exactly.
bits, so that way There we go. I kind of avoided the green for you.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
See, you know
I
what?
appreciate that, Jordan.
You know,
Finn
yeah.
says, can't wait.
Yeah. All right.
There
so
we
this
go.
is
Here's
the
our
ricotta,
pizza. Look at the crust.
sausage.
Beautiful
and
crust.
Let's try it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I'm into that a lot.
This is so
That
good.
is so
The
good.
sweetness of the ricotta. Now, one of these you were going to put on a.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
One more thing.
One more.
This isn't over yet.
One more. I forgot.
This is
is
going to
why
take
I
the
have it on.
savory to a little bit of spicy. And what are we going to put on there, Jordan?
So we have here now. Again, folks, I tend to go a little rogue when I cook, and so one of the things that I read about was a spicy honey. So this has, of course, honey, but also it has red pepper flakes and then a little dash of apple
Ready?
cider vinegar, and just to provide just a hair of a tang. So I read that some pizzas out there, they kind of put a little like drizzling of the spicy, sweet, slightly tangy honey, and it just kind of elevates the pizza.
Billy Sherman said Finn came back for the food, and that's exactly right. I checked, we're good. Okay.
Oh, we've been requested to move things.
So that you can see things. So you
Okay.
can see, right?
Okay, great. So
There we go.
all right, cool.
Cheers.
Cheers. Your timer's done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I checked it. It's not ready yet.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Next level. Right? This is next level.
I would say I would go even spicier with the honey next time. Because you know how it is, for those of you who cook, red pepper flakes. You know, there is such a thing as too much, right? And so I was afraid. I was a little afraid. But very good. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And so, do we want to try your barbecue pizza?
Yes. Oh, we certainly do want to try that barbecue pizza.
So, let's do
Is that
this.
dry over there?
Great.
Sure. Looks
So,
like it.
we're going to put this here.
Uh-oh, Finbar has found his bird.
And then, you good?
Yep, good.
Okay, great.
Slide
He's
right
got
on.
it. He's got it. It's fine.
Magnificent.
Okay,
Look
great.
at this. That's beautiful, everybody. Look at that.
He's
There.
so pleased.
I'm so pleased. Thin
He's so
crust
pleased.
barbecue chicken.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to go here on the side.
Exactly.
And Finbar is excited about this one.
Finbar is excited about his daddy's pizza. He should be.
All right, here we go. Again, tiny pieces, because we got a lot of pizza to eat here. And I'm going to...
Oh, look at that.
Ooh!
Oh.
Our roast pizza just came out of the oven, and it looks so good. So, guys, maybe we're starting a trend. Eggplant, Parmesan, pizza. Maybe that's a new trend.
It may be. It may
You
be
know?
a trend.
You know, look at us, trendsetters. I'm getting nods and shakes of the head. Okay, so anyway,
Oh. You can't tell me that.
oh, that's pretty good.
Cheers
Oh.
to all of you.
That's
You need to
pretty
try
good.
this recipe at home.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
your nose
yeah,
out there.
good nose. Nope.
Okay, then up. There you go.
There we go. Oh,
Wow.
it's so
Cheers.
good. Cheers.
And this is just the beginning. We've only gone through 2 of these pizzas.
Yeah, this is delish. Delish. So, I'm gonna check real quick. I want to see what the status is here on our dessert pizza. I'm gonna set that down and see. Ooh, wash my hands, and then check the status of our dessert pizza and see kind of where we are here. Ooh, it's
Pieces and parts falling off. It's like a leper colony.
Are we gonna call this the leopard dessert?
It might be the leper dessert.
Ooh, you need to move this, please. And then, we have our delicious looking dessert pizza. And so, we're just going to continue on here.
Exactly.
And we're going to throw some, just some simple icing. So, powdered sugar some Cointreau, and just water. So we're gonna kind of drizzle that over top, and kind of.
Steve Ware, you're watching all the way from Worthington, Ohio. So
Wow!
good to see you, the new
Hi.
police chief in Worthington, Ohio. So
Hello.
nice to have you back watching us. Can we order? Well, let's just see how the rest of the day goes.
Okay, you know when you pour enough icing on it, it don't look half bad.
No, it looks fantastic. I am excited to try this.
Okay, all right, okay. So I need a knife. Can I have that one?
Yes, you can have that one for sure.
Great, thanks. Okay.
I'm going to stand way back over here.
Are we a little
She has some
afraid?
mad knife skills.
Are we a little afraid? Just a wee bit, huh?
Finbar, you might want to step back there, buddy, if you want to keep that nose of yours.
All right, here we go. So let's
Okay,
try.
try.
Let's try a little bit. Okay.
Oh, it's magnificent
Oh, actually, guys.
because it has a nice crispy crust.
This is very tasty. It's very.
Finbar,
Finbar, he's sitting so well and he's staring at me.
absolutely hoping that something is going to
Hoping.
fall to the
Somebody,
ground
somebody.
for him.
Okay, so it looks like we're running out of time.
We got
so,
one more pizza to try.
So let's do that.
Let's just bring the whole thing over here.
Okay, great.
Oh, there you go, buddy.
Okay. All right, and then
Knife.
knife. Do you? Since
Oh,
this is your
yeah, here we
creation.
go.
Your creation. Oh, okay.
I don't cut small slices,
No,
I'm a
you
yoke
don't.
'em. We don't do anything little.
He that's wow. Ooh.
Let's
It
look at
is
this.
so hot.
It is
okay,
so hot.
so we're gonna try this, but it is
Holy
oh,
moly,
man.
Mary,
man.
Mother of God. This is so wonderful.
I'm so excited to try it. It is so hot right now. I don't know. Can you guys see this? I don't know
It's
if you guys can
smoking
see
hot.
that it is smoking hot right now. So I'm gonna try a little bit.
Oh,
Mmm.
it's everything you want in a pizza.
Ooh, yes, guys, we're trendsetters. Eggplant parmesan.
Pizza. Eggplant
I
parmesan
feel
pizza.
like we're starting a new thing here. I really do. I feel like this is a new thing.
This is amazing.
I really like this,
Mhm.
actually.
Cheers.
Cheers to everybody. Oh, so hot. So hot.
Wow.
So good.
Came out perfect. Crust is perfect.
Yes. Guys.
Mama Waring's recipe for pizza crust, fantastic.
Yes. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Absolutely.
It's delish. So, guys, wow. We knocked out a lot.
We did. In an hour's period of time, we have
did
done
a lot.
a great job, I think.
I think we did great. So guys, maybe you could tell us, based upon things in your fridges right now, maybe you could tell us your COVID-19 pizzas down below. I would be curious to hear what your combinations would be based upon what you've got in the fridge. I think that would be hilarious.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny to read? Because, imagine how creative you could be.
Put your pictures up there of
Ooh.
your creations, all the things that you've made
Yes.
since you've been home for the last 5.5, almost 6 weeks.
Right, yes, yes. Because we're always also looking for new recipes.
Exactly.
Right, we're always looking for
Somebody
things to
wants
try.
us to make Chris Ponzio's eggplant parmesan next week.
Ooh, there we
Right?
go.
Somebody wants that.
Ooh, there we go.
I don't know that we can handle him in the kitchen as well. We'll see.
We'll find
We'll
out.
pray about that.
We'll find out about that. Oh.
I want tickets to the next show, Billy Sherman. If we can have
Yeah,
tickets and
tickets?
people in here, we'll sell you the tickets.
Yes.
Also, don't forget, continue to support your local parishes, right? So we have the opportunity on our parish website to continue to support us, continue using your envelopes. It is so important for the livelihood of our parishes to continue on. And also, you continue, oh yes, please, you can continue supporting St. Francis Catholic Outreach. Right now, we're almost at $30,000 we've raised. It's amazing. But you know what? What we did in that one day will only last probably 2 months. So we need your continued support for Catholic for Catholic Social Services here in Scioto County at St. Francis Catholic Outreach Center. So important to continue to put food on the table for those who are unable to do so because they've lost their jobs during this time. They're out of work and they're down on their luck. So let us continue to pray for them and how we'll continue to support them after this is all over. Well, Jordan, I think we've done it.
I think so too.
What
This is
a
amazing.
wonderful opportunity, and I look forward to whatever God is going to call us to next Wednesday. We'll see.
All right.
But from our kitchen to your, bon appetit,
Bon appetit.
and
Cheers.
have a good rest of your afternoon. Look forward to seeing you at the Holy Hour at 7 o'clock tonight.